What's up, guys? Minor Frank Gaming back here. Today I'm going to show you how to fix the RudoPlays Shaderpack in the new version of Minecraft 1.12 and probably beyond. It's a way to fix it in a way. It definitely gets rid of the lines a little bit more so they're not like everywhere, but you'll still see them out in the distance. But if you look at it right now, it just looks absolutely horrible with all these lines in it everywhere, and that's due to it doesn't get updated anymore, so there's no really way to fix it other than the creator doing it. But this is a way to just fix it in Minecraft and through the settings. You don't even have to touch any of the code, so you're really not changing anything. So you can go into the video settings, and you're going to find this might be in Optifine. I'm not sure because I am with the game in Optifine HDU D2 Ultra in 1.12. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be in that in the Optifine or not, but there's a performance tab right here. If you don't see it, install Optifine. It'll be there. If it's there in the regular game, then it is. I think this is not part of Optifine, but what you're going to want to look for is the other day I was just checking some things on my laptop, my less gaming laptop, so it can't run with shaders and all that, and I was just like, I had this shader specifically on there, and I was just like going through these options trying to make it better on there, and I happened to hit this button right here, use render regions, and it says it allows faster terrain rendering at higher render distance, which means more effective when and it's more effective when the VBOs are enabled, which I do have that enabled. But once you click this, for some reason in this shader pack, it fixes it, the lines in the water a little bit. So I'm going to show you that right now. So if I turn this like this right now on, look. It's almost like it's completely fixed. If you do look in the distance, you will notice there is still lines in the water, but it's like cut into less big, like it's into bigger chunks, so it's not as many. You'll see another line right here, but it's definitely not as bad as seeing them everywhere. As you can see, I'll show a part right here of what it used to look like and what it looks like once you turn this on. You can see there's just lines cut up every couple chunks, and it just looks terrible to me. So I just happened to find this little fix just by going through it, and definitely makes it playable again. So I will actually probably be doing a let's build with this, probably that log cabin. I'll be using this shader pack to build that because it's going to be pretty cool, and I really enjoy using this pack. And the only way you could play it before was going all the way back to 1.7, and that kind of sucked that you had to do that. 1.7 or below actually is what you had to do, and it would fix it. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so I also have another mod enabled on this with this, which just makes it look a little bit better. It's not a mod, it's a texture pack, and it just adds better clouds, so I'll show you how to do that too. There's also a way you can fix the grass, although it does have a little bit of a side effect because it's a texture pack, so it kind of screws up some things. Let me show you how to fix some of those things real quick. And I was just going through this, and I found this fix for the water, by the way, so I didn't look on anything, and I haven't seen any videos on people fixing this, so I thought I'd put one up. And the clouds, by the way, is the resource pack. Beautiful Skies by this guy. I can't pronounce his name, but it does say it's incompatible, but it's really not. So it looks amazing when you have this shader pack on because it's so bright, vibrant, and so it looks really cool with the clouds. So you can throw this on if you want to have more realistic clouds, or you can just turn on the regular clouds, which with this on, it'll make it look a little bit terrible. Not too bad, but they will be flickering a little in the distance, and so you definitely want to turn those off if you're using this. Okay, to fix the grass. Now you see the leaves still blow in this version, but the grass is just completely still. Something caused it to break that feature. I don't know what it was, something with the new updates. Because if you went into 1.7, the grass would blow just fine. On the account that sometimes you would have to uninstall the whole Minecraft and reinstall it and just start up 1.7. The minute you would start up a new version, it would break the grass in that version, and also in 1.7.10 sometimes it would break it as well. So you kind of had to, if you wanted to use this, you had to completely wipe out all your files and games, reinstall it, and do it in 1.7.10 and just use it like that. Now the way to fix this is a simple texture pack. Although it is a 128 version, you can get the 64. There's no smaller than a 64 times version, sadly. I think there used to be a 32, but I don't think they make that one anymore. I'm not positively sure about that, but we can keep that. We can take this off because this has really good skies too, but I'll show you the side effect that you kind of have with this Chroma Hills 128 times. It is a nice thing that it fixes the grass to where it blows again. Some of it, at least. Somehow it just makes it... It's like this texture pack has like a animated grass blowing thing already in it, so it kind of like fixes any shader pack that doesn't have that in a way or something like that. As you can see, all the small grass blows. Tall grass didn't blow because I don't think that ever got introduced. Roses don't, but some of the sunflowers actually blow, or the dandelions. Water looks amazing in this. Sky does too. The only side effect, if you look on these blocks, you can see random lines put into them. I'm not sure how to fix that feature actually. You can see all these lines on the blocks, and I'm pretty sure that's just because this texture pack hasn't actually been officially updated, so it's kind of broken in a way. And that's why if you don't enable this pack, you won't have any blowing grass. And if you don't enable the render regions, you will have broken water texture as well. So this is a way to fix the grass. If you don't mind all these weird things in lines in it, which they kind of bug me a little bit. From far away it might not be too noticeable, but if you're like up here doing stuff, you can look around and be able to see that it's definitely messing with it. Another option you might want to turn on, this just helps, in my opinion, make the shader look darker and how it's supposed to look in the newer versions because the lighting has changed. If you actually turn off the cross process, it makes the whole shader pack look darker and better, in my opinion. This is a modified version of mine. The only thing I changed was the torch lighting. I just wanted to change the torch lighting. That's all I've changed. So nothing really big. And it's not like I'm uploading this to like anything, so I'm not going to do that because I'll just get obviously in trouble by the creator. But I'll just kind of show you how to fix some of these things in the game. If you wonder how to modify the torch color, it's in the files. You can find it yourself. But yeah, all this still behaves like it's supposed to. The water still waves like it did. Grass blows with this texture pack, but it has lines in it, sadly, so if you want to use that, you can. The difference between the cross-process off and on, I'll show you the difference right now. Now, this is what you get at stock, and I just think it's a little too bright. It just doesn't look like it's supposed to. If you go to 1.710 and put this in, it looks dark, kind of like how it looks like with this off. It looks kind of like this, so if you turn that off, you can kind of fix it to where it looks like that. And that's really cool, so if you guys did enjoy this little fix, then please comment, rate, and subscribe below. And I'm actually going to show you another quick one real quick. This is with Hexagon's Waving Shaderpack. If you use this pack and you can't figure out how to fix the lines in that too, you can do the exact same thing, and it fixes it partially. Definitely way better than it was. And to make it darker, turn that off, and it just makes it look better. You can also turn on some of these settings if you have a higher end computer, high quality, shadow filter, FXAA, and that fixes it a little bit too. See, this one is all fixed now. But this is just how to fix this one. There's another little bonus clip though of how to fix that one too. If you guys did enjoy, please comment, rate, and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which will probably be a less build with a log cabin than I plan on doing. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.